Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Get Outside Your Comfort Zone, Dephemerember December daily-ish. So this is the season for experimentation, breaking new ground, setting off on your own, exploring something that is uniquely you. And I am well down that path because I discovered AI. Today, specifically during lunch, I discovered something else, and that is Nick the booksmith has a thing that she makes that's called a raggedy. A raggedy page. And this page is essentially the size of one of your book's pages, and it is not bound into the journal. It's not placed into a pocket. It is simply placed into the journal, and it is raggedy. A bunch of scraps, this and that's, multiple textures, sewn together, glued together, folded, flopped, whatever outside the margins, so that when you place the paper in the journal, you have these bits and pieces sticking out that is adding interest. She doesn't sew hers in because she sells her journals, and the receiver might not want to have those things in the journal, or they may want to change them. They may want to use it as ephemera or whatever. Anyway, she calls it raggedy. And that just makes my little heart sing. So we're going to try all kinds of things all at once. What could possibly go wrong? So playing around with some more AI, playing around with some more filters, and also doing some more work inside of PowerPoint. And I shall show you what I have wrought. So my art has gone from, can I easily find it? I'm going to show you how I have grown as an artist if I can find it. Scrabble, 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 scrabble. Well, there's some of it. Here it is. Here's the thing I'm looking for. So, this is my art. You even saw me draw that. That is a cat. And I would never be able to, not that I intend to anyways, but I'd never be able to sell that, pass that off as anything but a scribble. However, AI, I will show you how I have grown as an artist overnight. Check it out. I have gone from this kind of an artist to this kind of an artist. Isn't that fabulous? I am much happier with this art than I am with this art. And this was all about 15 to 30 seconds a piece. I am plugging into the AI program that I am currently using. It's called Dream. Download it from the Apple Store. It is in-app purchases, but you can use a subset for free. There's a box. You type in your keywords. These would have been red, green, gold, gray cat, and then the design type was steampunk. And I got these images, which I am very, very happy with. So like I say, overnight, I have gone from this to that. So, isn't it the food commercials where the woman in the kitchen comes out with instant food and says, "Oh, I baked for hours, I drew for hours." I'm being funny. So what else did I do? I did two other images. I did this image, which is it's a steampunk filter, red, gold, and green, Christmas, because there's the tree there, and forest setting. And then second verse, same as the first, but this is city. So I got city, I've got the country, the rustic, and I got my cats, and I have some backgrounds. So I have this, and these were done preempting the plaid and polka dot prompts. I have this, which is just a piece of paper that I really love as a pattern. And then I have created this, which has a filter put on it within PowerPoint. It came out as this color, and I wanted to lighten it up so it could be potentially a background for the cats, the Gracies of the world. So that's what I've been able to write. This is so much fun, I'm gonna tell you. So, also within PowerPoint, you have access to making shapes. So let's take this one as an example. There is a tag shape that you can size to whatever. This is a rectangle that is the same width as that. And these are free form lines. So you go click, 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 double click, and then you have this shape. And then I've just flipped it over this way and then resized it for that. So let's cut this one out. No, let's not do that. We need to glue first, because we need some Gracie gluing to happen beforehand. So 2 of these have a tag shape. And the middle one doesn't, because there is a suggested oval that's already in it, and I might want to avail myself of that shape. I'm going to take some of the bottom off, because that's where the printing is. And I assure you that I have almost no skills as it comes to PowerPoint. I can make a work PowerPoint, and I can click, but that's it. That's all I'm doing. Where's my glue? Have I mentioned that I need to throw that one empty one out? I still need to throw that empty one out. Where are we now? Oh, come on. There it is. Found it. One of the things that I noticed about these images is that on paper, they do not luminesce as well. And that might be me in my unsophisticated state. But on screen, and I'd show you, but the screen that I am using is my phone to create this. It's brilliant. The reds are reds, the greens are greens, the golds are golds. They're absolutely stunning images. And frankly, compared to the stick cat figure that I just showed you, they are still stunning images. So there we are. There's our little Gracie girls. Little Gracie girls. And I know the middle one is going to have that slice in it, and I'm fine with that. We are good. Okay, so let's move that off to the side to do some drawing. Now I said, what did I want to do? I wanted to cut out this one right here. Can probably do a lot of tearing. think I mentioned the last time we were talking, this is like a video game. You just, whatever you can think of, you type it in and Bob's your uncle. 15 seconds later. The thought occurs that one of the things that I should do for grins and giggles, I have an iPad, and I could download this app to that iPad and actually show you, because it's just amazing to me. It's so easy. And it's like instant food. I think that's a great analogy. It is, oh, I just spent all this time in the kitchen and look at me. And it's like, nope, you got that from a box. And I am on board for getting my own box dinners. Because I think the skill of I'm trying to think of the right precise word. I should call this rendering, maybe. You render an image. The skill of image rendering is something that if you were to do it by hand would require a tremendous amount of training, practice, time, energy, resources, all of the things to be like, if I were to draw this by hand, I'd spend the rest of my life trying to do it. And you saw my cat. You knew it was a cat. I mean, at least I can do that much. But it is not all of the other context. Okay, so I've got this. So we fold over the edge like that. And I just did some fun, just general shapes of what we normally get in a digital kit to see if I could do it. Because that's what Dephemerember is all about. And I tell you what, I am well outside my comfort zone. There we are. Bada boom, bada bing. Fold it over like that. And we have a gorgeosity of an envelope. That goes that way. I didn't need to do the other one. So, okay, my design's a bit dodgy. I'm sure you were yelling. You don't need the other side. Well, we'll just lop it off then. Here. Just call it misdirected enthusiasm. Now I want a large. It's not the largest one that I have, but oh, here it is. Crash bang. Here we are. And I don't really care about the white bit. So we are going to do that. Then we are going to do that. We are going to do that. Fold it over. And I have a custom made steampunk cabin in the woods Christmas card. So I did the same kind of thing and used a city diagram. And we'll just cut this one out as well while we're waiting for the little puddings to dry. I should have done the outline of this in a different color because the green is quite dark. Don't know what I've done there. I might have got my registers wrong. But it's not bad for 15 minutes of PowerPoint. One of the other interesting things about Dephemerember is how it has become in some ways about storytelling, and I am fascinated by that. Mostly because we've always had that capability. In some ways, that's always what it's been about. Okay, now where we've gone wrong here somewhere. Okay, here's the blue. There's that. There's that. I don't know why I did that. Well, we won't cut it yet because there may be some key point that I'm missing. Okay, there's that. So I kind of wanted to, okay, well, we're going to have to do that then. All right, well. Oh, well, that's okay. I need to be kind to myself and say, this is the first go round. I'm still figuring this out. I still have my training wheels on. Do that, I think. Kind of like that. We're going to do that. That. I'm just going to, you know what, I'm going to do it this way. There. And I want to do this. There. And the other thing I want to do is another big chompity chomp. There we are. And now we're at the sides. One thing about creating these, okay, so I need to, do I? I'm debating whether or not I want to just get rid of those little corners. Well, you know what, we'll be fine. It's not going to the king. We are experimenting. A little bit fancy. There. And we have that. And neither one of these will fit the cat tags. I hope I'm not cutting off edges. No, I'm not. what I can put in there is some of these images. I have another pocket, and I have this one, which is an oval pocket. So this gets cut out. I'll do the sort of vague outline so you get the idea. But if you look at it, so there is something in, I'm trying to think of where, certainly it is in the world of cooking. It is in the world of industry. I would suggest that it is also part of, in the world of detectives, and so that is all kinds of auditors, polices, investigators of all ilks and types. I have a point and I am going to get to it. Yeah. Called deconstruction, where you take the thing that you want to have, and then you take it apart. Patterning, that's how all kinds of, like if you want a Louis Vuitton bag and somebody is counterfeiting, that's the word I'm looking for. Misrepresentation, you take what already exists, you peel it apart, and you put it back together again. Easy peasy lemon squeezing. And if you have enough skills, and if the barrier to entry is low enough, you too can have all of this. And the barrier to entry for this is bananas. As I have been saying all along, I have no idea what I'm doing all of the time. For anybody who's watched me long enough, you know this to be so. I lose paper on my desk. Come on. Where's the blue line? There it is. Okay. That needs to be folded down. Okay, so I have some design problems with this one as well. You can get all kinds of free shapes on the internet. Free envelope patterns, free everything. Not to mention all of the equipment that we probably have that we are not currently using. Our envelope makers, our die cutters, all of our everythings. Okay, so I need to cut this. And what I would want to do here, is, what do I want to do here? So the shape of here, when I fold it over, is going to come over. So I need to make that line very small, but I would insert a piece of vellum or something in here. So I would have a window pocket. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let us get on to the event promised, which is creating a raggedy. Come on. So what did she do? She took paper and she kind of artfully put it together. So let us take some of this, which is gorge paper, that is, where's my journal? Which is getting chunky. We don't even close now, which is the magical indicator of we're using it. What do I want to do? So maybe that red line to a little beyond. Okay. That red line to a little red. Let's do this. So we're going to go a little beyond. It's about the right height, I think. nuts. Ethical consideration. Do I take the top off or do I take the bottom off? I don't want to lose the bottom, but I kind of think I need to take the bottom because then it leaves all the rest of the brown stuff. Yeah. I will keep it though. Maybe I will reincorporate it. That's probably what I should do. And I need to be careful when I do that rip. There. And then it's on this side, kind of this matte piece. So I'm going to do part of the point that she has to all of this is that things stick out. So it's okay that these are not smooth edges. So this is my base. And we should dig into the gorgeous yumminess that is the fodder from Cindy at Studio Lou. Oh, okay. Before we go, we can use one of those, maybe one of those. So this is from Cindy. Also treated the same way as the other one. Let's pull out the box. Now then, so this I am not going to use, I don't think, for this application. Ooh, I do see that. I like that. Like that. 1000% that. Oh, yes, yes. There. I kind of want to use that part because it's got a stamp on it. What else is in here? That's fun. That's fun. I mean, it's all fun. Like, who's kidding who? What can be used in this application? Ooh. Maybe we've got some options. Okay, so now I want to, not enough to way too much. That's for Gilet. And I think we're just going to have to... Oh, mushrooms. I could have used that for the Mushroom Mania that happened. So that... Ooh, move it over just a bit. So you could have that as like the word blue outlined. So I think I want to do a little bit of placement first. And so she would do something like edges off. And I want this one. This was fabulous. An invention of Cindy's, or discovery of Cindy's, which is basically iron printing without any of the mess. Bananas genius. I kind of screamed when she showed it. So that I want to go maybe on the other side. This needs to be stamp cut out. Not sure how I want to use that yet. I don't know if I want to do one on each side, two on the same side. I like that that red and red go together. Then we have these and this. Okay, so I think we're doing okay. I kind of want to make that into like a tab that sticks out. Okay, so let's stick at least these down. So we're blue. Blue goes here. Now she used the sewing machine to sew some of this down. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. I might. So there's blue. Oh, crap. Wanted to do that. Well, get on after it. I also have a thought. Ugh, come on. But how this can be formatted, if there's such a thing. Maybe I'll do that high and on a slight angle so that it folds over. It's going to connect to that, create some dynamism. I'm going to do that. So then we've got some overlappy bits. Yeah, I'm okay with that. This hole I want repaired by this. Or do I? Because this could make a wicked cool pocket. Yep, I can do that. Here. Yep, that's gonna be good. Not entirely straight, and that's okay. We're good with that. Good with the bits hanging out. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a, I feel like I need to do the line down the center. There. Yeah. That is amazing. And I am going to use, if I can find it, here's the brown. Oops. There. Good enough. So that's going to be popped on there at some point. But I need to do this side. Now we were, yes, we were doing this. Let's do that high up. There. Well, that I think is going to be a pocket. But then, so I should do that. There. That looks a bit better. I think one of the things that I discovered this year is the name of the style that I have, and I think it is scruffy. Because I had no impulse whatsoever that I was going to keep that clean at all. Okay, so I need to glue this down, but I need to glue it down with this. Nick the Booksmith, if you are not familiar with her channel, is a really interesting channel. She has very refined bookmaking skills, like bookmaking. And she has all kinds of really fun tools as well, which I covet. There's some iron spacers that are really, really lovely. There. Okay, that's gone unstuck. Okay. I think what I need here, right here on the stage, so I want to get rid of the white. So there's that. Oh, yes, okay. We'll see what that looks like as a shape. We don't often use negative space, but that would be fun. I need to do some kind of curving. Oh, did I just throw that out? Yes, I did. So that curve, yeah, we'll do that. There. Ooh. Practically lines up with that. That's okay. We can move it over if we want. And that's just going to go in and out. Sure, going to bang up with that. That's all right. So it's going to be there and there. See how that works? There. There. I said, yeah, I was going to do it on that side. Oops. Where? There we are. Okay. So we've got a pocket on the front, pocket on the back. And I might want to use this brass because we've got that gold there. So let us, it's a gorgeous brassy color too. It's so much fun having the scraps of somebody else. I can't really explain it, but it's like it's alive in a way that the AI is not, if that makes any sense at all. Oops, what's this? Some of that. So we wanted this to go like that. So let's glue that down maybe. That will inform where we put the brass. Yep. One of the things that Nick did better than I did, because she's been at it a long time, and this is the first time I've ever tried it, is to, she understood how to layer paper, and she understood it's not past tense, how to create these edges. So she did a lot of paper that was sort of like slightly edge to edge, and then sewed it, like Frankensteined it together. And I am doing just the gluing, which is fine. Can I go around? Maybe I can go around. Can I go around? Yeah, I can go around. And then in? Sure. Okay, now we start on this side. Okay. And I'm going to use the high test glue because I think it's going to get high wear. Potentially. So put that. And then this is going to come, I can leave just the schmutziest bit out like that. That's going to come in flat. And then that's going to go like that. And then we even get to line up with that silver line. For about the 800th time, I'm going to have to go and get some of this glue. I might do that tomorrow. There, and we're going to tuck under. Ta-da! Okay. There we are. And if I ever want to, I can always cut that bit off and then actually attach this as a page in the book if I want to. Now then, I need my kitty cat. My kitty cat tags. Okay, so let us, how do we want to do this? Will they tear? We'll see. We'll find out. Yep. There's one-ish. there, and then that's the back. Okay, okay. Second one I'm going to do is the other tag, the tag. There. Two. 3. Oops. Wow, that was a bit of a mess, but there we are. Look at that. Got some corners. Nope. Yep. There we are. I love that face. So theoretically, we could just, oops. That seems a little better. There we are. That just makes me wildly amused. Okay, so maybe we should just do a tag of this. Let's try. Not a tag, a journaling card. There. There. That would be fun. It would be ridiculous. Like, what is it? The cockroach that ate Cincinnati? Look at this one. I cut it down a bit. It would look very silly. But I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with silly. Because if we're not okay with silly now, we're never going to be okay with silly. Or I could do that. That seems a bit better. But then I lose that. How about that? I'm not opposed to that. Now then, if I attach that, I am not going to glue it. I am going to use some gold tape. Yes, I am. Put her down. Take that out. There. That is ridiculous. And I want a little bit there, up to there. Ooh, we're at the 8-minute mark. Yep, just fold it. Just mash it. I have the sneaking suspicion that I'm going to want to mount this in the book because I'm having enough trouble with the shaker card falling out. Well, I'm kind of covering up that leaf. There. What I might want to do, what I ought to do, where's that going to fit? It's going to fit like that. No, it needs to be, you know, we can be weird. We can totally be weird. So, if we're going to be weird about it, then let us, can I be, ooh. No, maybe not. And then this goes there. Oh. Forgot about that part. There. They go there. And I should probably do something with the top, like get a ribbon or something to put on them. What I could do here is just fold that over. Or maybe this is what needs to be folded over and this is what needs to be, yes, there we are. That's it, that's it. So there, and then this needs to be attached somehow to there, like with a paper clip or something. And then I think we're done. What do you think? That's just a Rachel thing. And I can put some other random, I was able to get from Rachel's Etsy store some of her digitals that were tags. Like one of that color, one of that. That one might be fun. Where are the other ones? These are the larger ones, or larger size. And then there's a wee size. Wee size. Poinsettia is nice, and then there's little dogs, but I don't really want to put a dog on a cat themed thing. Let's try the poinsettias. So I'm going to try another raggedy, I think, because this was a trial of figuring it out. And I think I kind of understand what I'm doing-ish, sort of, now. So I might do another one. And that's cut off, not because of the digital, but because I didn't size the digital properly for my printer. This one really does need a clip, because I don't want to put a hole in her hat. That can go there. What about everybody on this side? Maybe that's what I need. Yeah, big empty spot there. We are there. So that's that. I think we're gonna call her done. So this has been another episode exploring AI, as well as doing something fun and new, which is called a raggedy from Nick the Booksmith, who I'll try and link the video in the show notes, so that you don't have to work hard to find it. I feel like this might need to be here as well. A little splodge. Carry it over. Maybe that's where that should go. Ooh, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that now while we're up. Nope, it's got to come down some. Here, and a little bit on the up, like that. She always does that little cut, and that little cut, and I may or may not put a hole in it, I'm not sure. But there we are. I think these corners need to be cut. Gotta get rid of the white. White's bugging me. There, that's better. Much better. And then that, and every time I turn it over and I have that blank space, I kind of freak out. And so we do need to find a paper clip for that. And then this will go in my book. So that, I'm gonna call that there as done. Might try another raggedy, as I say, and I also will probably gonna be playing around with AI some more, just to explore and understand and see. I will talk to you really soon. Thank you so much for your company. I tremendously appreciate having you around. Take care of yourself, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.